As someone who makes YouTube video and generally has terrible audio, I like to try out mics whenever I can. Today I have a mic for review, the Comica Vimo C. This is for anyone looking for a two-person wireless setup for their camera, phone, or computer that is small, compact, and convenient to use. Before testing it out, let's go over the key features. Incredibly long battery life, 20 hours with the case, 8 hours without. And you probably don't want to hear me talk for 20 hours to prove that claim. I think it does hold up based on my usage. It has a rechargeable storage case for charging, and it works so simple. When you put the mic back in, it turns off and it charges. When you take it out, it's ready to be used and it's on. So simple. It has great sound, and that is my opinion. There is a 200 meter range, but realistically, you don't want to go beyond 30 feet. It is incredibly small. It has real-time audio monitor in case your device, your camera, doesn't have a headphone jack. It has 4 levels of gain. It has a rotatable IPS display. It's not LED. It's quite interesting. It looks like paper. Unfortunately, in harsh daylight, it can be a challenge to see. It has a safety channel feature, which has a lower recorded volume on one channel to prevent from clipping. You can charge it while you use it. You probably won't ever need this feature because the battery life is so good. Some other features beyond what I can test: it has low latency, under 20 milliseconds. It has a built-in DSP chip, whatever that means. And let's go over the build itself. It is plastic, and that's how it's so lightweight. The receiver itself, on one side, it has a USB-C port that can monitor and charge at the same time. There's a one-way volume adjustment for each mic, A and B. On the other side is a 3.5 millimeter jack that outputs to your camera, phone, or computer. The transceiver is rather simplistic. The USB-C right here is for charging only. There is a orange button. This is for mute. When you press the button, the blue should turn red. I think it's a nice design. Next up is the noise reduction button down here. You press this, it turns green, if you can see right here, and noise reduction is on. So there is a concern about this mic that it doesn't have a mic port at all. There's no 3.5 millimeter jack, and I believe is designed that way because this thing is so ultra lightweight that you should be just clipping it onto your shirt. It probably weighs just a little bit more than lav mic by itself. Next up are the tests. You probably should put on headphones to get the sense of the full potential of these mics. This is what it sounds like with the Comica Vimo C. I'm in a room and I've got a light going which produces some sound, and I won't know the analysis till later on in the video. Here is the sound floor. This is what it sounds like with the Tascam DR10L. I am in the same room, same light going, and I won't know the analysis till the end of the video. Here is the sound floor. This is with the Comica Vimo C in a outdoor, somewhat noisy environment. The neighbors got their pool running, and they've got AC going. I'm not sure why, it's winter. And here it is, the noise floor. Okay, this time we are using the Tascam DR10L, same environment, same location sort of, and now we will listen to the noise floor. All right, now we're gonna go to one more place. All right, now I am in an echoey room. This is my wife's second home. This is the Comica Vimo C, and it's got the heater going, so it should be a little bit louder. Let's test out the noise floor. Okay, now with the Tascam DR10L, I am still in the same room, and let's check out the noise floor. And now I'm back in my normal bedroom. This is the Vimo C. I've got the heater going and it gets really loud in here. Let's see if we can hear all that noise. And now with the Tascam DR10L, this is still the same room. I haven't left, okay? So here is the noise floor test. And now I'm gonna go to a real quiet place just to test the noise floor in there. All right, now I am in a quiet room. So this is about as clean as an audio as you can get. Here is the Vimo C and here is the Tascam DR10L side by side for the noise floor test. So now I am back onto the Tascam DR10L. Does it sound better? I don't know. I suspect because it doesn't need any transmission at all. It's completely by itself, but I'll see later on in the video. For the range test, a wide open field is not nearly as realistic as a back to the camera obstruction test. Having your back turned even for the slightest moment is how a test should be conducted, in my opinion, because losing audio is near death wish for video production. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. I am 37 meters away. Can you hear me? Hopefully you can. This is a straight line of sight. And let's wrap it up. You can hear the drop off towards the end, and I think that in practical scenarios, this won't be an issue. It will work as good as any for this purpose. Beyond that, you'll need a device with a backup track or an external recorder. Final thoughts. Due to the size and weight, I really thought this would underperform, and I was wrong. I am delighted with this mic and it sounds good. It's so small, convenient, and practical. It's a quality mic that I've been using for a month now, and having a spare mic around is not something I like having to do. Having the Rode being repaired for the second time. The first time around, I had the Boya and Rode mics go bad at the same time. You know my record with the DJI mic. It had a loose port. I had to return it. I had a Cinco in the past that went bad eventually over time. These are high precision, delicate instruments, and they are susceptible to damage. Aside from that, I think the Comica Vimo C is solid. I couldn't find many flaws with it. Maybe it could have used a more precise gain control or brighter display. What it offers is incredibly solid for a beginner to mid-level setup. The lack of lavalier support is probably by design. It is ultra compact. Some additions I would have liked to see is a backup track, and there is a price point for that. Can't really knock them for that. A better way to connect to the iPhone outside of the Rode Wireless. I'm not sure any mic can record and play recorded video without unplugging the lightning port in order to hear the sound. It's a simple thing, but it really reduces the hassle. Anyhow, that's all I've got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, share. See you on the next one. Take care.